I met Joe Rogan during the Formula One, right? The Sean Ryan podcast just came out. I just met Joe Rogan. I was at the Formula One in Austin with some friends and family. They kind of know Joe. They live around here a little bit, so everyone kind of knew everybody. But hung out with Joe at the F1 for I don't know, I see him at breakfast. I told him I was a huge fan. So a couple days later after the F1, he got my number and he texted me and he was like, hey, would you come on the show, right? So I was like, sure. From that time till now, super easy. His staff is great, super easy. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'll go do Joe Rogan. Should be good, right? Good morning, just woke up, getting ready to do cardio. Yesterday went to Joe Rogan's place for the podcast. Scheduling mistake, no big deal to me, right? I could care less. Came back to the hotel, got the same room, everything at the hotel, but went over there, got it sorted out, came back here last night. But the best news is I got 2 tickets to Kill Tony. Still got my VIP bracelet on. Literally, I walked up, the people at the front door knew who I was. We're expecting you. You know what I mean? We go through all the procedures, and I will tell you this. They have great security. Everywhere I've been it's just been great around here, right? So I go up this private elevator, and then I'm all the way in the back, left or right corner in this balcony booth. Joe gave us tickets to the show last night. Everything was free. I only had a couple drinks, right? But I didn't want to drink too much because I got to go on a podcast today. But literally woke up this morning, still got the wristband on, getting ready to go do cardio. It's early here in Austin. So I'm going to go do some cardio, probably get a full body workout in. Yesterday, I did an hour cardio, and then I worked beach muscles, right? Shoulders, buys, tries. Why? Because you're going on a podcast, son. You know what I mean? You can't look like shit. But today I'll probably get a full workout in, do an hour cardio, get something good to eat. Yesterday, after we left Joe Rogan, the driver was driving me back here, and I asked him what was good to eat around here, right? And he was like, Terry Black's. And I'm like, yeah, you want to go? I'll buy you lunch, right? So I ate a big lunch at Terry Black's. I got the big dino rib. I got the brisket, chowed. And then we were eating lunch, and the guy was like, man, you're the first guest on Joe Rogan to ever buy me lunch. I'm like, yeah, rock on, man. You know what I mean? I used to do security when I was in the Army, and it sucked. So I'm always super nice to those guys. You know what I mean? After the cardio, I'll come back, shower, get something to eat. And then the driver will be down, pick me up. Been picking me up in these blacked out Suburbans. And, when I flew in, it was a first class ticket. And then the guy pulled up, and a guy was standing there with my name on his phone. Driving an Escalade, they just let him park it and he just walked in, and it's just sitting there right by the door, right? So today's the Joe Rogan show. Should be pretty good. I want to talk about stuff today that you probably never heard me talk about before. I got my box. I'll be busting out that Saddam hat today. So yeah, I got some show and tell stuff for Joe. Should be a good day. Just kind of check in before I go do this cardio, man. So I'm off to do my cardio. Got to the studio. Joe showed me around the studio. This place is the best man cave I ever seen. You know what I mean? He's got bow range in his. Oh man, he's got a gym and a mat. He doesn't have to leave, But anyway. And then we sat down, we did the podcast, right? After the podcast, I did a little show and tell. You'll have to watch, see what items I showed, right? And that night, Joe told me to come back, and I came back, and he let me bring 4 of my friends, and he put us up in the VIP booth, and Joe did a set. Tony did the last set because he was roasting Jelly Roll, so he was telling jokes. He's like, Jelly Roll's heart, it's as big as you think it is. We watched Tony. Joe came up, talked to me, my friends for a second. I just got to say this. Everyone loves Joe. He treats everyone well, and everyone that works for him, because he treats them well, they treat everyone well. Like, I couldn't have had a better experience. Thanks for everything, Joe. And then, he dropped me off, and now I'm in Austin, kind of sitting here at a buddy's house. I'm flying out. I got to get on a plane and go back home. But the whole experience was it's just great, man. It's so surreal. Joe's such a nice guy, and he's so knowledgeable about a lot of things because he's had so many guests. Any topic could come up and he'd be like, oh yeah, we had this doctor here, or this, you know what I mean? I thought we had a great conversation, but everyone loves him, man. He's such a great guy. Shout out, Joe. Thanks for the opportunity. Look, I see myself as a regular guy, and I've always been a fan of Joe's. I love that he just wants to know. Like, he's curious, generally curious, and a good human being. So thanks, everybody. And go check it out. The Joe Rogan Experience. Great experience for me, that's for sure.